Welcome to White Shadow Travato Adventures, where we went to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Now, obviously, if you decide to go to Gettysburg National Park, you're going to start off at the cemetery. It's very serene, very calm. They ask you to be silent, and you really don't hear anybody talking above a whisper as you're walking around. And you're seeing all of these markers of the dead, and it kind of just hits you how important and sad this battle was. As you see all of the soldiers that have passed, many of them don't have names, and then there are those that are the unknown soldiers as well that are buried there. And then there are these long rows that actually have names on them, and these are set up by kind of state, so you know if there's somebody specific that you're looking for. Then we have these markers that let us know how many from each state are there. A section of the cemetery that is for non-Civil War people, so the military members that have passed that didn't participate in the Civil War.
Other wars other than the Civil War.
And then throughout the day, there are park rangers that are going to give like small tours. They're free. They give speeches and things. We didn't partake in that this time, but we have, and we've gone in the past.
One thing to note about the cemetery is dogs aren't allowed over there, so we did keep them across the street in our Travato.
This is right after we got out of the cemetery. Our dogs needed a quick little runaround time, so right by the peach orchard, we let them run around and enjoy themselves.
I tell you what, Julie doesn't know too much about the history of the battle and all that, and she really doesn't enjoy that portion of it. But just driving around, it's absolutely beautiful. Usually we ride our bikes around, but this time we just wanted to drive around and just be able to stop different places and just look at the foliage and walk around a little bit with our dogs. It's absolutely beautiful this time of year.
As you can see, we're just passing monument after monument, statue after statue. When we ride our bikes there, we try to do that early in the morning before the crowds pick up, because it does start to get crowded around 10:30, 11 o'clock every day.
Yeah, just different aspects of the park here. All kinds of different monuments. Some are really cool. Some are kind of plain and basic, just stone markers. There's definitely a lot of good sights. Devil's Den is definitely a popular area to visit. All kinds of big boulders and rocks. The main battle happened there.
So this is just giving you a quick overview of what you might see if you go there. It is a lot of land, a lot to cover. You're going to need at least one full day, if not more.
One thing I'm excited about is next spring they're supposed to have Little Round Top and Big Round Top open, which we didn't get to tour this time.
They've been renovating the park to bring it up to standards. There is a visitor center which has been fairly recently renovated, and it's got some great things in it. Let's talk about where we went camping. So this is our suggestion, Caledonia State Park.
It's a pretty big park. It's separated into two sections. Right now is the main camping section where pets are not allowed, and there are tons and tons of spots up there to camp in. We camped here a couple years ago without our pets in this spot, and we never had any problems. Showers were always really nice. Just a good campground.
The nice part about the state parks is if there's trails, there's a pool, there's all sorts of picnic areas, playground. So anything that you want to do, they have it there. I guess one of the bad things is there is no drinking in Pennsylvania if you're at a state park. So if that's something that concerns you, you might want to take that into consideration. And they always have firewood for sale, so that's kind of nice. Well, you can use the dump stations at the national parks for a fee, even if you're not staying there. If you're staying there and you're paying to camp there, you can use them for free. But if you're not staying there, you can pay a fee dump if you're driving through in the area. So that's something to know about all Pennsylvania state parks.
It is an honor system where they have like an envelope you put in a slot that you pay for if you do use the dump.
All right, so we had an awesome day at Gettysburg, and we're back at our camp spot here at Caledonia State Park. We're in the pet loop, and we'll show you some visuals of that as time goes on. There's not as many spaces here as there are in the area that does not have pets allowed.
This is our second time in the pet loop, and we spent, I think, 2 other times in the non-pet loop. And this is a lot smaller, but I kind of like it. It seems like quieter and a lot of people at the other one, so
it's got a really good vibe, and everybody's been really kind. Bathrooms are super clean. I would say one negative is probably the temperature of the water in the showers last night. We decided not to take a shower in the Travato, so we went up and took a shower at the bathhouse, and it was freezing.
Yes, I put it on hot, then went, maybe it's backwards, put it down on cold, and then back up to hot, and it just wasn't, not too much of a difference. It was a quick shower. Yeah,
it was a very quick shower, and invigorating, I would say.
Don't know what we're going to do tonight, so we haven't decided that yet.
So these campsites have electric, but not water, or at least the one that we're at has electric, but not water. Some of them have electric and water, but none of them have sewer. Is that correct, Ken?
No, they do have sewer.
Oh, do they? I didn't see any sewer.
There's a sewer pipe right across from me there, honey.
Oh, yeah. I don't pay a lot of attention.
So there are some up here that have sewer, not very many. I think there's only like 4 or 5.
And then there's quite a few that have nothing. So they are just
primitive.
Primitive camps. But overall, I would say that this is a great park, and we've been here so many times, and we plan on coming back again. It's 20 minutes to Gettysburg, and there's hiking trails. We went for a nice long walk with the dogs this afternoon. It's beautiful. This time of year is definitely a do-over. We will come again next October, I'm sure.
There's a road right around the corner here. It's called Quarry Gap Road. Just a nice walking trail. It's uphill the whole way, but you have a nice downhill ride the way back. But so we've been walking our dogs up there. We probably went about 2 miles up today, so about a 4-mile round trip. So nice walk. And Gettysburg. One thing I did learn at Gettysburg is the Big Top and Little Round Top will be open sometime in 2024 around springtime. So that's one part that we kind of missed. The last couple times I've been here, it's closed due to maintenance, but hopefully in the spring we'll be able to show some pictures of that area.